I'm back. Part 3. Here we go. Do you have a cherished childhood teddy bear? I actually do. I called him Hug Me. I have him. He's in a bin in my closet that has my security blanket from when I was a kid, some of my other stuffed animals. Are you psychic in any way? I've always had the tendency of being able to sense things. I get a very strong gut feeling about things. I've dreamed things that came true, especially when I was a little kid. Let me tell you a really kind of creepy story. When I was a kid, I had a dream that there was this white van, it's like whitish gray, riding around our neighborhood, opening the side door and kidnapping kids on their way home from school. Okay, and I just kept having this dream when I was a kid. So I used to tell my mom my dreams all the time. It was kind of our little thing. My mom likes dreams. She has dream catchers and stuff, so I would tell her about my dreams. One day, we're at 7-Eleven by my house. I see that van, okay? My mom ran in to get milk real fast. My brother and I were in the car. At that time, everyone did that, you know what I mean? So I think I was about 8 years old. And my mom came back out. I told her that's the van. She's like, "Are you sure?" I told her, "Yes, I know it's the van." My mom always trusted my guts, even since I was like 3, 4 years old. She called the cops, the police department, with the license plate number. She wrote it down when she drove away. This is before cell phones. And they ran his plates, and they were trying to look for these guys because these guys were going around neighborhoods stealing kids. Is that not crazy? So when I get a gut feeling about someone, I don't necessarily sense things all the time for myself. I'll get a bad gut feeling that I know something bad's going to happen. But my power, I don't like saying power, my intuition, because I think I'm really in tune with myself, is for other people. So I've been like that since I was a kid. But not necessarily for myself, because actually if you talk to most people that have these kind of gut feelings, whatever you want to call it, sixth sense, they don't typically know things about themselves. And I think that's just a way for us not to manipulate our lives. Are you good at dancing? I don't think I'm really good at dancing, but I enjoy dancing. People like dancing with me, so they don't tell me I suck. Is my hair black? I was born with black hair. I can't even speak. It's actually a dark brown now. Did I like the Twilight saga? Twilight was okay. It's kind of what opened my eyes to young adult again. I just read it, a year and a half ago, so not when it was big hype. But it was okay. Do I have any nicknames? Everyone calls me Jess. Obviously, my real name's Jessica. Jessie. When I was growing up, my mom hated people calling me Jessie. Everyone called me Jessie. Miss Jess is one of my friends started calling me this after high school because I was so polite to people and nice, so they would call me Miss Jess, and actually a lot of my friends still call me that. My pen name is Jessica Ann Elizabeth, so I guess that's the nickname. What's your favorite girls' names? I actually wrote this. This is my journal that I write in sometimes, and it's Barbie. And I actually wrote down, now I'm telling you, if any of you steal my baby names, I'm going to just scream, because if you're a girl, you know what I mean, that you want to, you don't want people to steal your name. So I have Michaela Ann, Malia Rose, McKenna Marie, and Danica Alexandria. So those are my girl names. Yes, I wrote that down and I like the name Ayana. It means beautiful flower, and I think that's a really pretty name too. Boys' names, I have Danik, Jordan, Caleb, Michael, and Adrian James. I don't really like boy names, but I did like those names, so I wrote this in the summertime. Do I like Make Habit? I love Make Habit. Not necessarily all of her books, because they are for really young readers, a lot of them, all American Girl books like that. I didn't really necessarily like Princess Diaries, but I did love Jinx. My favorite restaurant, I don't really have a favorite restaurant. I'd rather cook at home. Do I order more online or at the store? I definitely buy online more often. I like paperback books more. Why am I awesome? Because I'm Jess. What do I do for a job? I already said this. I write from home for Yahoo and other websites. My favorite color, I don't really have one. I do like pink, I like red, I like black and white together. My favorite TV program, well, what I watch on TV, I like to watch cooking shows. I like The Bachelor. I like Detroit 187, and I like Jersey Licious. What do you do most when you're bored? Probably read or watch YouTube videos. What do you want to be when you grow up? I wanted to be either a teacher, a psychologist, or a figure skater, or a singer. I'm not any of those things. Do you sing in the shower? I sing in the shower. I haven't been lately because I've been in a hurry just to get things done. It's crazy. My best childhood memories were cheerleading and time with my grandma spent in the upper Michigan. She lived up there, and I really enjoyed that. And also spending time with my neighbor, my next door neighbor. Her mom passed away when we were 14 years old, and then they moved away after that, and that was a really tragic thing for me. So just kind of remembering the moments that we did have makes me feel a lot better about it, even almost 12 years later. Different jobs I've had. I really was just a babysitter when I was in high school. I never had a real job because my babysitting, I did Friday, Saturday. I either babysat on Friday and Saturday night or Sunday afternoon, and it was like some weekends I did all three, some of them I did. So I would make, enough money for a high school kid, and probably like $500 a month or something. I didn't need it. I didn't have a car. So that was a lot. I saved a lot of that money, and that's how I got to move to Chicago. But I also worked in an office temp job 2 weeks. That was when I was in college. Then I worked at a printing company, which I worked there for over a year. I probably would have worked there a lot longer if I wasn't moving away. When I lived in Chicago, I interned in a magazine, and I also worked for an accounting firm. Made really good money, the best money that I had made ever in my life when I worked for them. So those are the different jobs I had, and obviously now I'm a writer. Any new and exciting things I would like to share? Just that I'm really excited for spring. I'm so excited for spring. I heard birds chirping this morning here, and I was just like, the birds are back! I was so excited. What's most important in my life? What's most important in my life, and what I think should be most important in anyone's life, is to appreciate the things that you have. Don't reflect on those that you don't. And it's really hard to do. Also, value the people that you have. I think a lot of the times we want more money. We want a relationship, or we want to be loved more, or we want a better job. We want a bigger house, a better car. We want all these things, but what's most important are the experiences and the moments that we create for ourselves. It isn't the things or the people that we have. So just remember that. What inspires me? What inspires me are people that never give up on life. We all have our moments, or our days, or our weeks where we feel very negative about our life. But those that never give up, even in the face of adversity, they still keep going. It's just very inspiring to me. Do you go to the mall a lot? I don't really go to the mall a lot. Lately, I've been going once a week on Sundays, but just because my friend wants me to go with her. Sorry, I'm like cooking lemon chicken, and I can smell lemons. It's making my nose run. Have I ever ordered from book closeouts? Never. How many cousins do I have? Okay, that's a good question. Jason, Laura, Angela, Jody, Jenny, JJ, Justin, Chad, Courtney, Kyle, Nicole. I have 11 cousins. That's like real cousins, not people that you call your cousin. So I don't really have well, that's a lot of cousins, I guess. Do I have a nose piercing? Yes. What do you do when I have a cold? Oh, with my nose? Q-tips. What am I allergic to? Ragweed, pollen, mold, raspberries, different fragrances. I'm allergic to a lot. I have really bad allergies. That's when it gets to be warm outside. If I say I don't feel good on here, it's probably because of my allergies. I get headaches. I can't sleep. Do I have any phobias? Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of animals. So I'm kind of scared of them, I guess. I'm scared to lose my job because I love working from home, and I just can't imagine working in an office ever again. No way. And I'm scared, I guess, to lose my parents. I can't even talk about it because I'm already starting to tear up just thinking about it. That's definitely not going to be a very exciting moment. Do you have any kids? No, I don't have any kids. I do want to have kids. Am I good at singing? I am good at singing. Are you good at cooking? I'm getting better and better at cooking. I think I'm getting really good. Are you a good artist? I can't draw, but I can design and collage and stuff like that. Are you a good listener? I pretty much have converted myself to be a listener more than a talker. I think it's just a sign of my maturing. Are you a good public speaker? I love public speaking. When I go home to Michigan a lot, I go to the high school that I graduated from, and I do a presentation about creative professions, and I have no fear talking in front of these kids. And high school kids are about the scariest people you could talk to. What's your sign? Gemini? How many pairs of shoes do you own? Including flip-flops, maybe like 30 something. If you were a superhero, what would your power be? Reading minds. My favorite website to buy books is half.com. My favorite genre of books, it's either nonfiction or young adult. I really do like nonfiction too. My favorite all-time book is Eat, Pray, Love. My favorite movie, any Christmas movie, Elf, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, National Treasure movies, The Da Vinci Code I love, The Notebook, Closer, Duplicity, I love those movies. My favorite kid show was like Strawberry Shortcake, The Smurfs, Fraggle Rock, The Muppets, stuff like that. Do you like Justin Bieber? He is very creative and is very talented. And his music is catchy. It's not something I'm going to go buy, but I do think that he is going to do big things in his life. My favorite drink is either hot tea, lemonade, or wine. Favorite candy, Skittles, Starburst, peanut M&Ms. That's about it. I have one brother who is 22 months younger than me. His birthday's April 9th. My parents are still married. They've been married, it'll be 27 years in May. I'm not married. I am a good typer. I type about 130 words per minute or a little bit more. Let's see. Hot dog or hamburger? It doesn't matter as long as it's turkey hot dog or turkey burger. Creepiest thing a stranger said to me was, "Your eyes are so beautiful." And they stared at me. Do you like young adult or adult fiction better? Young adult. What time period would you want to live in? Either the 1920s, the Flappers, or the Tudor dynasty in like early 1500s in England. My favorite season of the year is spring. Favorite place to read is by the waterfront by my house. I live right on the shore, so I just go there, sit on a bench, and I'm right by the water. When do I read? In the summertime, I read all the time. In the winter, I typically read at nighttime. Would you ever go skydiving? Heck no. Do you think the world will end in 2012? I don't think so. Are you artsy? I am quite artsy. It's kind of scary. My favorite male character from a young adult book is Kale from the Sweep series, Kate Tiernan's series. My birthday is June 10th, Judy Garland's birthday. I've never read a book by John Green. I don't play video games. I do read magazines. I love magazines. I studied magazine journalism. I'm going to end it right there because I have about a minute left. So I'm going to come back with part 4, and that will be the last part. All right, bye.